fight you want to be involved in.
I'm still world champion at 147. The fact is, wherever the opportunities are for me, because I've been thriving for a big fight, and I've had to fight mandatories. I got injured. I've not had these big fights, the exciting fights for the fans. So wherever them opportunities are going to be, I want to be involved in some big fights.
And then he boxed Kevin Vizio, which is another mandatory. So we haven't had the standout names. But I would say you've been seeing 50%.
I think we'll in UK that the fight with me and Amir Khan is a huge fight. So I want. As much as he's upsetting the fans, I want to give the fans, the fight. I want them to walk away from it and say, "Did you see that fight? What last night? What we watched?" I want that put a smile on my face. I want to give back to fans, and these are the fights. What will excite the fans?
Gennady Golovkin has had in his career.
I think the general reception is that this is a good fight. But what do you have to say to the people who say that it's in the same air as the Canelo Khan, and maybe it won't be as competitive?
I would like to see more.
No, I think people are wrong. That's why this fight. I'm a different. He started at a lightweight. I've been a welterweight, and it's been hard for me. I'm look at me today. I'm a big fighter. I'm a different fighter to Amir Khan. You're gonna see in this fight that it's a complete different fight. My style is not being in with anyone like me. I punch really hard, and you're gonna see, September 10th what I'm really about.
And beat at the time a welterweight. I know all the American media and public were calling the Mike Tyson of the 147-pound division.
Triple G is the best fighter.
He just came over, probably
one of the best fighters in the world today. It's really hard to pick anything negative about him. He's a fantastic world champion. But that's for me to exploit on the night. When you get no fight's the same. So when I get in, it's going to be a different story. I've got a very sharp, fast, heavy jab, and everything comes off the jab. And I'm going to be mixing it up with some other different things. So it's going to be a very competitive fight. This fight.
Obviously, you have a perfect record.
And I've said that on a Friday, and come Tuesday,
this training camp. What adjustments?
I believe they would have, but now they're going to fight Manny Pacquiao. So
I'm going to leave that to the trainers, but I think that I'll be getting the strength, doing more strength work, more speed, strength work, and making sure that I'm carrying the speed as the 147 and the 160, and using it efficiently.
Is there any interest
for middleweight
you weren't sure if you're going to be back at 147
still remain the IBF
to take on all the other contenders at 160?
There's too many fighters that are settling on mediocrity.
I'll be sitting down to my team, and we'll do what the best move for me. Like I've been going on today, I want the best fans. I want the best fighters for the fans. So whoever they wanted me to fight, I'm willing to fight.
Same discussion. Only the tables were turned. It was Khan that was supposed to be facing Canelo, and you said